Welcome to the course Building Effective Courses with Schoology. Right now I'm on the page that you're looking at since you're watching this video. This video is just going to explain how to navigate through the course, that way there's no confusion of where you should be. What you're going to notice is when I'm on this page, there's not any back button or anything within Schoology for this specific page. So my only options for getting back to the course homepage to get to other components is to either hit the back button, which would most likely work because this is where you most likely came from in order to get to this page. You also have an option to hit materials, and I just want to give a fair warning that the buttons on the left side may not be here if you complete this course later in the summer, because Schoology is revamping their website and these buttons are eventually going to be moved to across the top in some format. Right now I don't know exactly what that'll look like, but I just wanted to give a fair warning in case you get to this point and realize that there's nothing on the left side. Then you're also going to notice that across the top they have basically layers of pages and everything for your Schoology course. So another option is just to click the course title, which should be towards the top corner of the section. So I'm just going to click this right now. This will get me back to my course homepage. Then what I'm going to do to complete the components of this course are to actually go through the different lessons. For the time being, I don't have the lessons set up that you have to do everything in order, but honestly the lessons are only going to make sense if you do them in this specific order. So options to see what's inside the lesson would be to click the little caret button just to see a little drop down of whatever would be involved for that lesson. You could also click on the folder itself, and what it'll do is it'll just have a page that has just whatever's inside that folder up here. So this is a good way to break it up so there's not a ton of scrolling if you start going through different things. And then when you're ready to start the lesson, what you're just going to do is start at whatever's at the top, and for all the lessons it should just be an objective statement. So you go ahead and click on that, and then essentially what you're going to do is just follow the instructions on the screen. Some of the pages like this just have some information that you can jot down. Others will give you a task that you're supposed to complete. And then what's kind of cool with Schoology is that it builds a couple other ways to navigate through the course. You can once again use the materials button or that top button that has the course name to get back to your course homepage. But there's also the option to just move on to the next activity or page or whatever is on there. In the top right corner of your screen you're going to see a next button, and you can just keep clicking next to keep moving through the lesson as you want, and it'll even jump to the next lesson once you finish the one that you're working on. Your other option is to click on the folder, or the name next to the folder I should say. This will get you back into the folder for that lesson where you can move on to the next thing. Alright, so most of the time you're going to just hit the next button just to move on to the next component, and this will essentially be how you get through the course. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to highlight a way that you can monitor basically how you're getting through the course, and that is by checking on the Student Progress tab. On your Schoology homepage, the Student Progress I have turned on for us, and basically what it'll allow you to do is see exactly what's missing. So if you click on it, you're only going to see one name, and it'll just be you. So you'll just be able to see any of the lessons, any of your progress through it. So I'm just going to pick this example for right now. So this specific user is 71% of the way through the course. And then if this person was curious what they needed to do, all they'd have to do is basically dive into the different portions of the lesson. So for this person, lesson 1's completed, lesson 2 is completed, lesson 3 has a start, and lesson 4 has a start. So I know that the work needs to be done in these lessons. I could scroll down, dive into that lesson, and see that there's a couple things in here that are in progress but maybe just haven't been turned in or haven't been viewed yet. So this could be a way that you can kind of self-monitor and just verify that everything's completed. And then ideally, once you're finished with the entire course, you'll see green check marks all around, and you'll see 100% completion. Right? If you get completed with the course, what you're going to have to just wait till you get your final confirmation is that you earned enough points in order to get credit. So if you look at that grading policy in the important course information, you're going to notice that you will need 90 points in order to be considered successful. So just check back throughout the summer. We're going to stay on top of giving you feedback on everything that you turn in, and for the most part we're just making sure that the stuff that you turn in fits the assignment itself. So once you get confirmation by looking at your gradebook and feedback, you can look at your gradebook on the left side as well. That'll verify that you have your points that you need, and then you'll be all set for this course. Take a look at the next video, which is just going to show how to submit assignments and complete any tasks for this course.